Hi, I'm Ashley Bullington with Cody Heidbreder, Utah's Director of Football Equipment Operations, and we are in the locker room with the equipment staff. So Cody, tell me the process that goes in for you guys to get ready for a bowl game.
So the process starts before we even leave to come to Dallas. We start ordering the bowl swag that the guys get, start giving that out before we even leave, so they have their nice Heart of Dallas Bowl travel suit, all their nice gear. And then we have to start packing up and taking all of our stuff that we normally use for practice back in Utah, get it on a truck and get it here for the game, because we practice 4 to 5 times before we play the game here in Dallas. And so yeah, that's kind of how it all starts. Once we get down here to Dallas, we go to the practice site, start setting up everything there, and try and make it our home away from home. And now, closer to game time, we're here in the locker room trying to get things ready for the actual game.
So it's a long process.
Yes.
It's pretty planned out.
Yes, absolutely. It's taken about, since we found out what bowl we were going to, it's been about a month, give or take, a few days. So yeah, it's a long process, but we're excited to be here and excited to play.
And what exactly are y'all doing today?
So today we're setting up the locker room for game day. So we're getting their jerseys put on their shoulder pads, we're setting out the helmets, making sure all the decals are laid down real nice, putting out their cleats, making sure they're clean and ready to go, gloves, all the swag that they're going to need for the game, making sure all that is ready to go, so that when they get here, all they got to do is focus on getting dressed and playing ball.
So you try to make their lives as easy as possible.
As easy as possible. Yep.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So can you show us around and kind of show us what you're doing?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
So right over here, these are the wide receivers. This is where we have them set up, and we just lay it out nice and neat. We've got the helmet up top. Right here we have their wristbands, their gloves, their socks, all their accessories, cold gear in case they get a little chilly. We have their pregame hoodie right here, so they'll wear this out for pregame warm-up. It's got their number on it, so nice and ready for them there. Game pants will be over here on this loop. This is their game loop. This is where they keep their girdle, their socks, and anything extra that they need for the game. And then they put that back on the loop for us to take it back home to wash. And then we have their shoulder pads, jersey, cleats, and then back behind we have their travel bag, so that when the game is over, just open it up, throw all their stuff in there, and we can get it back to Salt Lake.
So there's another bag back here.
There is a bag back there, yeah.
So how do you keep it all organized? I mean, this is a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
If you look down this hallway, you're filled with stuff. Back row is filled with stuff. This whole in front of us is. How do you keep it all organized?
So basically everything has its own trunk. So we have 3 different helmet trunks that we keep all the helmets in. They're all in numerical order, so we can just open them up and start passing stuff out. We have a trunk that just has their loops, their game loops in it. We have a trunk that just has their pregame stuff in it. A trunk that has the jerseys, a trunk that has the pants, and then we have these big rolling carts that we keep the travel bags in, where their shoulder pads, cleats, and stuff like that go. And so basically when we get here, we'll start passing out the bags. We'll pass all of them out, and then we'll go on to the next thing, whether it's loops or helmets or whatever we want to go to next. And it's just kind of how the process goes.
Can we see what your staff's up to right now?
Absolutely. So right now these guys are putting the final touches on the lockers. They're making sure that everybody has pants, everybody has knee pads in their pants, everybody has their cold gear, and yeah, they're just putting the final touches on all the lockers.
So besides the stuff that y'all are doing today, what else do you guys have to do to prepare for this game and make sure that the players are prepared for the game? So
we still have one more practice that we'll have not today but tomorrow. So we'll have that last practice walkthrough, and then after that we've got a few more little surprise gifts for them that we're going to pass out. We'll give them a Christmas present tomorrow, and then for the game we'll come and make sure that the sideline is set up. We have all of our trunks that have our extra helmets, our extra hardware just in case something breaks, something goes wrong, our headsets. So we will set all that up on game day. So those are the last things that we'll do before the game actually gets here.
So the Utah Utes have very nice equipment staff. They're giving them Christmas presents.
Yes, yes.
So is there anything different about these jerseys or these helmets that's different from the rest of the season, or are they going with a more traditional look?
We're going with a more traditional look. The only thing different on the jerseys is we added the Heart of Dallas Bowl patch. And then the helmets, we've only worn these helmets one other time this season. So we have worn them this year, but this is only the second time.
Can we pull one down?
Absolutely.
Those are nice.
Yeah. And then this particular uniform combination, the satin red helmet with the white jersey, white pants, is the first time we've ever worn this uniform combo. So I'm kind of excited about that.
So how's the process of going into picking that? Do you guys have any say in how that goes?
So I sit down with our team captains at the beginning of every year, and we plan out the entire season.
Okay.
And then once we make it to a bowl game, then we'll sit down again and we'll say, okay, guys, what do you want to wear for the bowl game? And then we'll let them choose that. So the players have all the say. We're a players first program, whatever they want. We try and make sure that we make it happen.
So what were the options and how'd y'all come up with this one?
So the options, basically I just laid out every single helmet we have, every single jersey we have, and all the pants, and we just mixed and matched and played with stuff until they found what they liked, and yeah, we went with that.
So that's pretty much every girl's shopping dream too.
Pretty much, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. The Heart of Dallas Bowl is on the 26th at 12:30. You'll see the Utah Utes and the West Virginia Mountaineers. We'll see you then.
Go Utes.